Welcome to Princedona TV series. If you are on this channel, then you should find yourself very, very lucky because this is where you have to get knowledge free of charge. I know you watching at this video now must have tried to the driving practicals several times and you didn't succeed. Driving is a kind of marriage that you get into it, and you can never say I have graduated because the driving experience is something that grows gradually, and you need to concentrate and be determined in order to succeed. Actually, I'm giving this free practical lessons to some of you who are still struggling to get your driver's license, and to those who are already driving but they lack some practical knowledge, because driving is a very complex something. In this regard, I will start here. Presently, I'm taking off from a private or public parking where I have no right. I have absolutely no right. Whether I'm going, if I have to get to the main route, whether I'm going left or right, I have no right. So I'm driving out of the private parking or public parking. Let's go to that. I'm driving out of it. As you can see, you have to trafficate at every point. Even if you are in the private parking or public parking, you have to respect the rules. As you can see, this is the stop signboard. I have to stop. I look left and right. You can see vehicles pass in front of me. I have no right to get to this main route. I have absolutely no right. Whether I'm going left or I'm going right, I have no right. So I have to wait until the way is free for me to engage. So yeah, am I waiting? Okay, you see the person has given me the opportunity. You have to look at the other driver. The driver has given me the opportunity to engage, and I have engaged, as you can see. So the driver now is behind me, and you have to respect your side mirrors. I look at my side mirrors, left and right, to make sure whatever is at my side is under my control. And I look also the mirror from inside, the driver mirror from inside. I look behind also to see the kind of car that is behind me, so that as I'm driving forward, I know who is behind me, and whatever can happen, you don't know is driving. At any time, something can happen, so you have to concentrate. But so there's kind of traffic here, as you can see. You have to stand and wait. You start to drive back. You are driving back. You are driving now, but the traffic is a bit heavy. You see the white lines on the way? The white lines indicate that I can overtake this white car on my left. I can drive to my left to overtake this white car. You can never overtake a car on the right side. It must always be on the left side. So I have to drive to the left. You have to overtake this car. But I have no intention to overtake the car because there is traffic in front of me, and if I should overtake this car in front of me, I risk running into serious problem, because the other car coming from the opposite side, I will not have anywhere to escape. So when there's traffic like this, you don't overtake. You have to remain and follow the queue. As you can see, there is a car in front there that has just engaged. It's the same thing. This another one still engaging. The person has been given the opportunity to join the traffic congestion, to join us, because we have to make the traffic flow. We have to make the traffic flow. If we don't give them the opportunity to engage, they will stand there for so long, and it's going to be a big problem. And so in driving, you also have to give opportunities at times to some people who do not have the right. That's the flexibility you drive. If you see somebody in a kind of difficult situation and you have the right and you have the chance to give the person the opportunity, you have to give the person the opportunity in order for the traffic to flow correctly. So, and when you are driving, you have to concentrate. Your eyes must always focus on your right. You read all the signposts on your right. All the signposts on your right, you have to read and interpret them fully as you engage any roundabout. Before you enter any roundabout, any junction, there are several signposts, traffic signposts. Like for this distance, this one you can see a man, you can see a bicycle, you can see a motorcycle. On this street, these three options of movement are not allowed. Nobody's supposed to, no pedestrian is expected on this route, no bicycle is expected on this route, and no motorcycles. So this road is only for cars, for vehicles, for four-wheel cars, four-wheel vehicles. Let's put it like four-wheel vehicles. This road. If you go further again, towards just before you engage at the roundabout, they will still repeat the signboard, and now they'll put just one, and you see it. They make all the drawings on a white background, and then brown you see red. That red indicates no access. No access. As you can see, that is it. They say repeat it. You can see very well. So if you were on a bike, if you were using a bicycle or motorcycle, or you're on foot, you are not supposed to be found here. And then this roundabout, you can see another signpost with the arrows moving anti-clockwise. The anti-clockwise arrows. Anti-clockwise. It means I have. You look on the ground. You see these inverted triangles. These triangles. I have no right here to engage unless it is clear enough. I have to wait, and I have only one way to go to my right. That's the rule. Only one way to go to my right. So I have to wait until these vehicles go through, and then I can engage. If I want to navigate, I can navigate. If I want to navigate, no trouble.
Traffic alert.
Now
N16 slow traffic for 1 kilometer.
I am now on the roundabout. I have the full right. All the vehicles have to respect me. They have to respect me. If they find a way clear, now I have to go out. I am obliged now to navigate. You can see. I am obliged to navigate and engage now to go to the major road up here. As I'm going there straight away. You can see this arrow here. This arrow here says, this inverted triangle in red, it says, that arrow says, I have to drive always forward. There's no backward movement. And then before I enter a major road, I have to navigate, and I check if I have access. To navigate does not mean you have to engage. And this is another signpost with 90 and the rectangle in yellow. That yellow tells me I have full rights on this street. There will be no other vehicles coming from left or from right. It means I have full priority, whether I'm on left or my right on this street. So I am interpreting. I make sure I read all the signposts, traffic signposts, so that I know what I am doing on the road. Yes. Then you can see the road also. The middle of the road, you see the broken white lines. If I have to overtake, I can overtake. Then you see this one, SOS, Save Our Souls. I can park here, and then you can see a camera. It means you have to respect the speed limit. Here is 90. You don't have to drive more than 90. So I'm respecting the speed limit. I have the full right to overtake any car if I want to overtake, but I'm not interested in that. And then this light here, you can see the yellow light that is blinking. It tells me I'm engaging to a point where I have I have to take precaution. If I was running too fast, I have to slow my speed, and then become very vigilant. Now I have come at the traffic light. The traffic light, it is red. I have to stand here. I have to stand. This traffic light is red. I have to stand and respect it. But if the lights were off, let me see the lights got bad. At this point, I have to respect the normal rules, the normal driving rules. But now I have to respect the rules of the light. And if the lights were even green or they are red, if they were green or red, and there is a police inspector here controlling traffic, I have to respect the police inspector, the police person that is controlling the traffic. So those are the rules. You can see SOS, Save Our Souls, where you can park, and if you have a breakdown, you can park there and check what is happening. Just like that. You can see another signpost. Will tell you, you see names of other cities. Here you see the signpost with this big arrow 3.5 T. It means vehicles more than 3.5 tons. At this junction, they cannot go right. They cannot go to my right. They have to move only forward. They cannot branch here to the right. They cannot. That is the meaning of that signpost. Now they see repeating 90, and then with the rectangle in the orange, it means I have full rights on this route to drive without expecting any traffic coming from my left or from my right. So then this another signpost here with the camera is telling me I am moving towards where there's a camera, so I have to be vigilant with my speed. I have to control my speed. I have to make sure I'm running at the respective speed, so that a bee will not follow me later. Yes. So you can see all the signposts are to my left, to my right. So to my right, you can interpret. At this signpost here, I see that I can move to my left if I wish. Here is yellow. This yellow means precaution. You have to stop. Yellow is telling you stop. It's going to turn red. So when you see yellow, you can stop, because if you don't stop and it turns red, you engage. Another vehicle hits you. It's a big problem. You go to the court. You can kill somebody. You can go to jail. This is a driver's license. A lot of trouble. So when you see the yellow light, always stop. And if you are driving to where you know there's a traffic light, there are traffic lights, When you're approaching, always reduce your speed because you don't know when it can turn to yellow. When it turns to yellow, it is telling you stop. Now it is green, I have to go. Yes, you take off gradually. You can see the signpost E17, all those things. It's telling you on this road I can move to Express 17 and I can move to that to a city called St. Nicholas from this road. You can see the signpost here also. It's also telling me I can keep moving straight forward and I can turn left when I reach this junction. So bear in mind, by the time you're approaching any junction, there must be a signpost and it is telling you what to do when you engage, when you leave the junction. And the speed limit will always be repeated to remind you so that you take care of your speed and respect the speed limits. Yes. This where I'm running now, it is 90, maximum of 90 kilometers per hour. So I am respecting it. I'm respecting it. If you look on my left here, 3.5T also is telling me if I were driving a truck more than 3.5 tons, I cannot go to my left. I have to go straight on until I meet another junction where I have the permit. I have the permit to go to my left. Then from there I can engage. So, but I'm driving a small car, so if I wanted to go to my left, it will be no trouble. No trouble. You can see again the repeat again E17 12 St. Nicholas means within 12 kilometers you'll be in the city of St. Nicholas. There's a meaning of 12 in front of St. Nicholas. On this street, you can see the white lines at the edge. These white lines tell me I am not allowed to park. I cannot leave. That white line is like a wall. You cannot go through that wall. You are not allowed to park any car on this road. No car is allowed to park. If you park your car here, the police come and pick it up, and then you'll be penalized. You'll be penalized for doing that. You can see the pedestrian path in white as I go. The pedestrian path is only when the light turns red for us, it turns green automatically for pedestrians to cross. But there are some naughty pedestrians, their own light could be red, but they will see want to cross. But you should understand, you must respect the pedestrians, because they are always right. Always right. If you the driver, it turns right and you want to go and there's a pedestrian or a bicycle that wants to cross, you have to wait. You don't go, you wait. Because if you hit them, you are in big trouble. You are in total trouble. Pedestrians and cyclists, they always have the right of over a car. Put that in mind. Here is a zone of 70. You can see a big truck near a black small car. Here, a big truck can overtake a small car. A big van is not allowed to overtake a small car. So that's the meaning of that. But a small car can overtake another small car because the road is still broken. You can see the broken lines. But a bigger vehicle is not allowed to overtake a small vehicle. Yeah. You can see this arrow crossed and then plus 3.5 T. It means vehicles more than 3.5 tons are not allowed to go to the left still. You can see the cyclists waiting for us to pass because their light is red. So they have to wait. Those are good cyclists. They are respecting the traffic signs. Respecting the traffic signs. I'm driving on a bridge. This bridge sometimes opens and closes. So when it is opening, we have to stop until it opens and then closes back before we can continue. As you can see on this road, it's a two-way road.
Traffic alert. N16 slow traffic for 1 kilometer.
A two-way road, 2 lanes on the left moving against me and 2 lanes on the right of me going forward that I'm respecting as well. So if you are preparing for your practicals, you have to watch this video repeatedly and get well informed so that you go for your practicals, you don't get confused and you do it successfully. You see this place on my right, I can park my car here. If there's a major small breakdown, I can park there and check what is happening. This light here also is telling me I have to take precaution as I engage the major traffic lights. Now I'm going to my right. I'm navigating to my right. Traveling to my right. You can see the arrow telling me you can go to your right. So I have the right to go to my right. It is red light. It means I have to wait until it turns green. I keep navigating to my right so that any vehicle behind me knows I am going to my right. Yes. And if you are driving on the road and you mistakenly come to this position that I'm standing, which means you have to go to your right, don't force to go to your left, because you can see to my left there is a white line that is not broken. It means it is a wall. You cannot engage there. It means you have to go to your right and then you turn. You look where you can turn, and then you come back and join the major road. You go to your right, just like the vehicles that I see, they're going to my right, and then you turn. Now, like you see the white bus on my right, and then you can then decide now to continue your journey. Don't force to go over the white line in the middle. Now it's zone 50. I have left 90, 70. I'm now zone 50. You can see here my car is indicating on the board. You can see on the board my car is showing I'm driving 32 kilometers, and they say thank you. It means I'm respecting the traffic limit, the speed limit. Okay. Here also you can see this board showing a major road and 2 sides. You can see here I have 2 left and right, 2 small roads. But those small roads, the small roads, they don't have priority over me. I have priority over them. They can see the other one. GPS in this here you're not allowed to use your GPS in this region. So if you're using GPS, the GPS is not allowed to be used in this region. No GPS. It means GPS will not give you correct information. I'm respecting my speed limit. I'm driving 48 kilometers per hour. Please do share this video to your friends, to your families. It's not only for those who are preparing for their driving practical exams. It's even to those who are drivers but they lack this experience. Yes, you could be a driver, but there are some things that you don't know. So share this video. You see, as I'm driving on this road, I'm being very careful to look on my left and my right. Any road engaging to the major road. Even though I have the priority here, but I still take precaution because not everybody that is driving has good information about driving. A child can take the mother's car or the father's car and just engage without knowing the rules, and then you know the rules and then you don't take precaution. Because you have to also avoid accidents. Yeah, you see this other small boat, you see a cow there, it means I'm engaging a region where I can meet cows crossing the roads or moving, and they have priority. They are also pedestrians. So I have to be very careful with such thing. And then you can see this arrows here in red, indicating, telling me in the night it is difficult. In the night you can think that the road is straight, but the road is not straight. It is indicating to me that follow. When you look at the arrows, you have to respect it because in the night it's going to be bright. So it's going to help you to know that the road is not straight. You are bending, you have to be shifting, deviating to your left gradually. That is it. This another board here is telling me the road is becoming smaller as I move. And then this board here in the blue bicycle, it means cyclists are allowed to move on this road. So as you can see, you can see the small road for bicycles. And then you see the board red and black. The red and black is telling me the red is on my right. It means I have to wait there and for the other car to pass. I don't have the right to go. The other car is coming against me has the right. And in this board here, you see this board is small here, and then you see bicycle and pedestrians. It means pedestrians are moving. Then the small here, like now, just claim the small here. It means I should control my speed and that should be maximum of 30 kilometers per hour. Yes, this is another roundabout. The arrow is always anti-clockwise. Don't forget. The arrow is always anti-clockwise. Now I'm leaving the roundabout. I'm going to my right. Good. Please don't forget to be looking at your side mirrors. Very important. Always look at your side mirrors when you are driving. And your mirror inside, look behind to know if what is happening behind. Because somebody coming from behind with a high speed and you do not know, you could escape. If maybe the vehicle behind the brakes have failed, so you could escape that. But if you didn't look at your mirror, you will not know. Then the vehicle come and hit you. And then also look at your side mirrors to avoid unnecessary circumstances. Yes. To avoid unnecessary circumstances. Always look at your side mirrors. The mirror inside that is reflecting from behind. You could be a good driver, but you could be involved in an accident because you are not vigilant. You have to be vigilant. Always try to avoid accidents. Yes, avoid accidents. You can avoid accidents if you are vigilant. That is very important. You see this board here with the exclamation sign is telling me caution. Drive with caution on the street. So as I'm driving here, I'm trying to be taking some cautions because it's a farm area. Animals could be passing. Anything it can be children playing. You don't know. Anything can happen here, so you drive very slowly and be cautious and take a lot of care. I'm going to my left. I have to trafficate, but before I trafficate here, I look to my right. If a car is coming, no, then I engage. I'm going to my right now. Also, my right here, I have the priority. The car that is coming from my left has to wait. As I look my mirror inside, I see that there's a car behind me. So I know there's a car behind me. And the driver is driving respecting the speed limits, which I therefore understand. It is safe. So there's a meaning of the mirror. There's a use of that mirror inside the car to look behind. Check what is happening behind you time by time, time out, time in. On this street, I've seen a board indicating if from a particular position you can temporarily stand, maybe to offload somebody or to offload some things or to drop somebody. Yeah, you have the. If she stop, that stop, I don't respect it. I respect by the green light. By the green light, but if the green light has faded or the traffic lights fade, I have to stop and then I check. At that time, I will not have any priority. Always read the signposts. Always read the signposts. Yeah, this street, you see this what this yellow board is telling me my priority has ended because now I'm engaging. I've come to this roundabout. As you can see, the roundabout with the arrows anti-clockwise. I have to wait until my turns come, until the roundabout is free enough for me to engage. I have no right here, absolutely no right. As you can see, I'm patient enough. Now I can enter. Okay, I'm leaving the roundabout. I have traffic. Okay, here I can park. As you can see, I can park here. Yeah, there's no sign post to tell me if I have to pay or I don't have to pay. There's nothing. It means it is a free parking, so I can park here without any trouble. I can park here 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. There's no trouble. So I've parked here. So this is the first lesson on Princedona TV series. Please, you can watch this video as many times as possible. I will make other videos and we'll meet other situations I will see explain so that you can know what to do when you are on the way and how to interpret the signposts, the traffic signposts, and then stay safe on the way as well. Thank you very much. Please like my page, share the page, and subscribe to my channel so that everything I post you automatically have them inbox on your Facebook page or your YouTube page so that you can always be informed about my posts. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. and see you next time.